Here's a quick video on the 3 most feasible scales that you guys could easily apply onto any genre of song or piece of music, especially when you guys are playing improvising. However, before getting into those 3, I need you guys to have a kind of background knowledge which would specifically be about the major and minor scale with their equivalent signatures. So for example, in the key of A major scale, right, there'll be 3 signatures, which are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Then we will have the A major scale right here. Or in D minor scale, for example, there will be just one signature, which is B flat. Then we will have, and I just want you guys to get to learn about the nature of minor scale. Okay, so bear in mind major scale and nature of minor scale along with their own signatures. So just go on the internet, go on the YouTube, and do yourself a favor learning about them, and then come back to here if you guys haven't known about them. Or maybe I will make some videos about the music theory. Okay, so the first scale that I would like to talk about is blues minor scale. So in this video, in most of the cases, in most of examples, I would just take the key of C. Okay, so in terms of blues minor scale in key of C, you guys would want to take the root, aka the first note, the third, the fourth, sharp fourth, or the augmented fourth, then the fifth, the seventh, and then the eighth. So blues minor scale would contain root, third, fourth, fourth sharp, fifth, seventh, and then eighth. So that would basically the blues minor scale. So you guys would want to take those specific amount of notes from the nature of minor scale, and in this particular case it will be C nature minor scale. Okay, and the second scale that I want you guys to know is the minor pentatonic scale. So again, we will take C nature minor scale again. Then in this specific minor pentatonic scale, it would contain the root, the third, the fourth, and you guys want to skip this sharp, just skip it, go to the fifth, the seventh, and the eighth. So you guys would notice that it's very similar to the previous one, which is blues minor scale, right? Just skip this, just skip the augmented fourth. So we will have this. And that's the minor pentatonic scale. And the final scale is major pentatonic scale. So here we will take C major scale first with no signature, and then in terms of major pentatonic scale, we would have the root, the second, the third, the fifth, the sixth, and the eighth. That is the major pentatonic scale. And there's also a very big tip right here, so you guys might notice that. First, I would take the C major scale first, then the A natural minor scale. So once you guys have known about the music theory in terms of the major and natural minor scale, you would notice that here, for instance, C major scale and A natural minor scale, they have a similar thing, which is there are no signature, right? So when we do the C major pentatonic scale, it will be like this: C D E G A C, right? And when we do the A minor pentatonic scale, it will be like this: A C D E G A. As you guys have noticed, they are all similar notes. They just exchange their root, the first note, and then the order of the rest, right? So yeah, that's basically the correlation between the minor and major pentatonic scales. So to wrap up, we have learned about the three most feasible and applicable scales, especially for your improvisation when you go on gigs and do some maybe improvise for chords or your solo piano, something like that. You guys could use it. Really, they are really helpful, and I have been using them for my improvisation session at the National Academy of Music. So to wrap up, we have learned about the blues minor scale and minor pentatonic scale. These two would be perfect when it comes to the song or piece of music whose key is in minor scale. And the final one is about the major pentatonic scale, which would do its work perfectly in a song whose key is in major key. Yeah, and that's basically the things that I want to talk and show you today. So do the hard work, especially when you don't